An ally is another country that has essentially made the strategic decision to put its security in no small part in your hands. That is predicated on an assumption that if push comes to shove, you will have their back. That's the cornerstone of NATO, of Article 5, but it's actually broader than that. That essentially we will look out for not simply for our own welfare, which indirectly helps them, but we will look out for theirs as well. And almost like reputations, trust is easy to destroy, takes decades to build. And the great comparative advantage until recently of American foreign policy was this network of partnerships and allies. It was a force multiplier. If anything happened anywhere, we had all sorts of partners to call upon, whether it was dealing with the immediate Russian challenge in Ukraine or Europe, whether it's dealing with the more fundamental, significant challenge of China. In some ways, our most important partner in the world now, I would argue, is Japan. If we are going to tackle global challenges, it's got to be with others. Unilateralism is not going to be an answer. We burn trust, if you will, at our peril. And a world in which countries don't trust us is one, it's a world of probably less American influence, less prosperity, less in the way of democracy and freedom, probably less order, more conflict. And for a lot of these countries, they're going to have some really difficult choices. If they can't trust us, they've either got to come to terms with a powerful neighbor, which may not be pretty, those terms. They've got to try to become self-sufficient. Well, that could mean a world of many countries deciding they need nuclear weapons in order to look out for themselves if they can't count on the American nuclear guarantee. They can try to find new partners, and we see some of that happening in Europe. We see a little bit of a scramble going on there in a positive way. But all things being equal, history is about transitions. And the transition from this world that has served us extraordinarily well, we're going to look back on this. I don't mean to be gloomy, but we're going to look back on this as something of a golden age. And it's a golden age of 8 decades. And it's been a remarkable run in history. Indeed, there's no other stretch of modern history that competes with the last 80 years. The avoidance of great power conflict, look at the degree of wealth that was created, look at the degree of, more people came to enjoy more freedom than any other time in history. The average lifespan was extended by decades. This has been a remarkable run of history. Didn't just happen. Good things don't happen in history by themselves. They happen because of purpose. And more than anything else, it was the United States leading, bringing others together to work on behalf of some common ends. And the danger now, again, is that we're entering a new period where we won't have that structural advantage.